guys, welcome to Ricker Creations. Since our staining with coffee video did so good, today we're going to experiment with some other things we might be able to stain with, including red cabbage. This will probably be the only time you see me cook in the shop, so enjoy it, guys. Let's get to it. The first piece of advice I will give you, if you do not like the smell of boiled cabbage, you might not want to do this in your shop. I do not like cabbage at all, and that's what's number one on my list, and it stinks. Let me tell you. While we're getting these stains ready to go, I wanted to take a minute to say thank you, guys. We finally hit 200 subscribers, so now we have a Facebook group. It is Ricker Creations Woodworks. If you want to join, get in contact with me or Kat, comment in one of our videos. I will put the link in the description of the video, and I will also pin a comment with it in it. You guys come and join, that way we can chat, post pictures of our projects to show each other. It'll be great. Okay guys, give you a progress update. So far we've got two ready to go. We have the dark roast coffee mixed the same as we did the medium roast. And we have the red cabbage boiled down. Next we're going to be doing beets. Hey guys, as you can, I apologize for my voice. I'm a little bit hoarse. I think I'm coming down with something. But as you can see, we've got our stains done. We have red cabbage, dark roast coffee, beets, grape juice, onion skins, and blueberries. I've got them all cooked down and ready to go. Let's get started testing. As you can see, I have test pieces of cedar cut already. They're about 1 3/4 inches by 3 inches roughly. That's not the exact measurement, but it's pretty close. I just kind of guessed about it when I cut it down. I'm taping off a little bit of it so we'll have a control so we know what it looks like side by side. And I also have another control piece that we can look at side by side that comes from the same fence picket. I sanded down to 120. There was no point in going any further than that for the purposes of this video. I went ahead and cooked the rest of these down last night. It's morning time now. I'm going to try to get this finished if I can. Before I have to leave a little bit early today, and I did not realize it. So let's see what kind of results we get out of these stains. I think at least one of them is going to look really, really nice. Alright, this morning I think we're going to start off with the red cabbage. Since it's in a jar, I cooked it up last night, I'm going to shake it up first. When you're cooking, you're just boiling to reduce the color in the water down. You can also add a little bit of flour if you need to thicken it. But that wasn't really anything that I did last night. I just boiled them down some. Let's see how the red cabbage works. Wipe it on with the grain. While that's standing, we will go ahead and do the dark roast coffee. We will shake it up also. In my last video, I used a medium roast coffee. I'm hoping that a dark roast will give us a deeper color. I used the same measurement, a full cup of coffee grounds, and I measured the water to the 4-cup mark in the coffee pot. Okay, now that those two are done and drying, we'll move on to the beets. I believe this is one that will leave a good color. Be forewarned, the beets will definitely dye your hands. I did learn that last night. So, wear gloves if you have them. That's actually quite pretty. Can't wait to see what it dries like. This one is grape juice. Shake it up first. The grape juice I put in a pot and boiled it down to reduce it and make it a little bit thicker. We might get a good color out of it, I don't know. We'll see. Not as deep as I thought it was going to be. Now for the onion skins. Just the very skin part of the onion is all I used for this one. It made a really nice colored liquid. I don't know if it will do anything to the wood or not, but we will test it and see. My fiance was getting ready to cook onions last night, and she was peeling the skin off of them. I'm like, hey, give me those. Those might actually make a good stain. We'll try them and see. I have some still wool and vinegar soaking, but it hasn't soaked long enough yet, so I will have to do a follow-up video on that. And here's the last one, the one that I think will be the best looking. It is blueberries. I put blueberries in a food processor and processed them down. It was kind of electric food processor, kind of like a blender, and then I put them in a pot with a little bit of water and reduced it to see what kind of color I could get out of it. All right, let's let these dry and I'll get back with you. Okay guys, they have been dried and wiped down the first time. So let's go down the list and see how they look after one coat. This one here was the red cabbage. It hasn't got the color that I expected it to. This is the dark roast coffee. It looks really nice. This one is the beets. It added a lot of color. This one is the grape juice. It added a neat little tinge to it. This one's the onion skin. You can't really tell that the onion skin did anything to it much. And there's the blueberries, and that added a nice pretty color to it. We'll add another coat to them and see what they look like. Here, let's put our control piece up here so we can see what the difference looks like. Okay. Now then. Alright guys, we have 2 coats. We're still waiting on them to dry. But I wanted to have a second to chat with you guys. I just wanted to say thank you for following, subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos. It really means a lot. I try to reply to each and every comment, and I try to give you all the wisdom that I can. I'm far from a professional woodworker. I'm intermediate, but I do try to help beginners out. Anybody that has a question, I try to help out. If you guys need anything, don't hesitate to ask in the comments, and I will answer all of your questions. If I do not know an answer, I will look up an answer, or I will find someone that does know it and get that answer to you. Make sure you hit that notification bell to get notified of my next video too. Thank you guys. I'd say it's just about time to dry these off now, so let's dry them and see what we look like. Okay, so here's what we've got after 2 coats. Red cabbage don't seem to be doing anything. Dark roast coffee looks really good. Beets look really good. Grape juice, it's a really light color. I believe I should have cooked it down more, but it don't look too bad as far as its color goes. Onion skin, you can't really tell. Maybe I didn't cook it down long enough. And blueberries is by far the most beautiful color, I think. We'll give them one more coat and see what happens. Guys, as you wipe these stains on, make sure you go with the grain. That is very important. Don't go, well, I guess you could go against the grain if you really wanted to, but it's just easier all around to go with the grain with everything you do. Sanding, go with the grain. Staining, go with the grain. I was really hoping the grape juice would be a little bit darker. But if you done it with fresh grapes or you cooked it down more, you may get the darker result that you would want. But okay, and that leaves the blueberries. Run out of sponge room. Okay. There we go. Now let's let them dry and see what happens. Guys, time for the final wipe down. Here's the red cabbage. It didn't really do much of anything. The dark roast coffee did really, really excellent. I do like that color. The beets gave a nice deep red color. I like it. Grape juice did not do what I expected, but it still gave it was a lighter color, but it's still kind of nice, honestly. And now we have the onion skins. They did a light color of stain, and here is the blueberries. The blueberries absolutely have the most beautiful of the colors of stains, in my opinion. I will pull the painter's tape off, and we will look at them and see what we've got. Painter's tape did not do quite what I had expected it would do. It went ahead and soaked through and under it, and I don't know why I even thought that would work. I wasn't using my head, but I do still have my control piece here, so we'll go by it. Red cabbage. It did give a little bit of a bluish tint to it, but not much. I may have to tinker with that a little bit more on down the road. Dark roast coffee. That really gives a nice color. I like that a lot. Beets. Beets give a nice deep red. I like that one too. Grape juice gives a good purple, but it's not as dark as I would like. Now for the onion skin. Onion skin looks pretty good. It's light, but it's not a bad looking color either, honestly. And the blueberries gave a nice purple color. That looks really good. If I make anything for my mother, I will probably use the blueberry stain because she loves purple. Okay guys, thanks for following along with me on this journey. I will do one more video just to see what the still wool and vinegar does whenever it is finished. It's not finished yet. And I will tinker with the grape juice and onion skins and see if I can get them to darken up a little bit more. But if you found use out of this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. We did hit 200 subscribers, and I thank you guys for that. We have a Facebook group now, and the link will be in the description of the video. You guys have a wonderful day. You know, I want to say a special thank you to someone. I want to say a special thank you to Cat's Peace. She's helped me a lot through this journey of getting my channel started and running, and I just want her to know how much I appreciate her for that. And you guys make sure you give her some love and tell her thank you for the help, because I greatly appreciate all the help she's given me. And I also want to give a shout out to Daniel at Bearded Viking Woodworks, because without him I would have never been brave enough to have started this channel to begin with. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the reason I do this. If you have any ideas for a video, shoot it to me, post it in the Facebook group, and we'll see what we can do. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much.